Hey everybody, Spider here, coming soon podcast. Of course, being joined by Braxton Smith once again. Been a while, man.
It's been a while, man. How y'all doing out there?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
going
yeah,
on, Spider?
man. In social media world, bro, everybody's out there, man. It is Good Friday. Of course, for the most part, a lot of people didn't have to work today, man, including myself. I got to work tonight, but leading up to the weekend, man. Easter Sunday's coming up. For me, I I left early. I think I told you yesterday, man. I had some errands, so I had to run around and get some stuff done. During the week, it just gets hectic. The weekends get even more hectic. But it felt pretty good to be out there and not be rushed, man. So I'll say that was pretty cool.
Hey, guy, you knocked out all your errands this morning?
For the most part, yeah,
For the
man. I
most
just
part.
said like little stuff, bro. Like I had to go get copies of the house keys. I had to go return some stuff I bought for my truck a while back. That's not gonna go anywhere because I'm gonna bless that truck, man. More than likely, it's gonna get scrapped. But I just figured, man, let me go, get rid of all this stuff, man. That was a couple of things, returns, not a lot, but it
Okay.
was good though. It's definitely good.
Hey, you got out. You've been starting your day, man. So my day was kind of a little bit slow, man. A little sluggish. I took like a magnesium last night, so I'm kind of still a little droggy. I guess it takes a little minute to wake up, but I'll probably go get like an energy drink here pretty soon and just
Okay.
like, hey, man, let's get going. I mean, it helps you sleep at night, relax the body for sure, but uh, they got to find something, man, that kind of just, I guess, it wears off significantly after 7 8 hours. Like it's just
Yeah.
completely gone out of your system where you're not, uh, you're not Frankenstein or zombie
Man,
mode
you're,
in
you're
that
gonna have
joint.
to come grab one of these, bro.
Hey, look, we have them here in Austin. I had one the other day. No, it's very good energy drink, but it's one of the only energy drinks that if you have a slight hint of like something sweet, it throws it all the way off. Like throws it completely off, bro. Like,
Really? I
oh,
haven't
bro,
noticed that.
yeah, yeah, man. Like if I you put me on them a year or two ago. I've been drinking the nerd energy every now and then. I'll get one like, oh, I want a nerd energy
Right.
today. But yeah, man, they're very, like I said, very good. But if you have just like a hint of something sweet, it throws it completely off. But
Oh,
very good energy drink though. Very good
no,
energy drink.
no, no. Now I'm afraid to try that, man, because I don't want to ruin my cupcake or whatever the heck I'm gonna eat later.
Yeah, yeah. If you won't ruin the cupcake, you'll ruin if you ruin your taste for that energy drink. That's what's gonna
Damn, bro. Okay,
happen.
that's good to know, man. I'm gonna email corporate right now. Let them know. Tell them,
Yeah,
hey,
man. Let
look,
them know.
bro. Look,
Make that shit sweeter, man. Make
yeah,
it
bro.
sweeter.
No, no, I hear you, man. And bro, I mean, for the most part, man. I mean, I know you're in Austin. It's like an hour, and a few minutes away, man. But when it comes to horror, bro, I mean, I know you've been busy. You've been getting situated. It's been like myself. I've been a couple of bumps on the road. I'm still going over those. I'm not looking to go around anymore. I'm too lazy. I just want to go through those damn bumps.
Right.
But there's so much stuff going on, man. I mean, this weekend, bro. I mean, there's a topic that I brought up earlier, man. I mean, of course, this episode is titled, "Not My Horror," and we've talked about that before, man. Like, as far as taste in movies, when it comes to horror, man. I mean, I'm older, so of course, growing up, and of course, you see, I mean, reruns, but I mean, growing up, 80s, man. I mean, we had no cable for the most part, man. So I mean, we used to watch reruns of Twilight Zone, Alfred Hitchcock, black and white. But 80s horror, man, that was my forte. I love the comedy horror, man. It's just, it describes my sense of humor in life. I like to laugh at everything, bro. But for the most part, a lot of people don't. When I bring up certain movies, they're like, "Oh man, that's stupid," or "That's," and I get it,
Yeah.
man. It's goofy. It's just, for me, it's out of place for the most part, but I like it, bro. And yourself, dude. I mean, you're out there, and I mean, as far as when it comes to genres, man, what's your go to, man?
Um. Yeah, I completely agree with you, man. Uh. It was a different era, different time. The '80s. I like some things in the '80s for sure. So a lot of things I don't like from the '80s. Uh, but my go-to always when it comes to horror is definitely slashers.
Yeah,
Any kind of slasher movie. More retro. If the more retro the slasher the movie the film is, like I tend to get into it or like it more.
yeah.
Because I do like the '80s '90s slashers. But that would be my go-to. Would be slashers. I'm kind of burnt out on the possession movies now, like demonic.
Uh,
I'm kind of like the Nun 2 was like, okay, I wanted to watch the Nun 2 because I wanted to see it had so much potential. So I wanted to see could they really, accept that, like give us an apology and like, okay, we'll make part 2 way better for you guys. And they did deliver. So I kind of was over it. But then I watched Late Night with the Devil, which was a fucking banger, which was a
yeah,
hit. And now the first Omen looks like it's going to be even better, because I say I'm over and done with the possession movies, but the number one horror movie so far, in my opinion, a lot of other people's opinion, is Late Night with the Devil. Starting off 2024, that's the best horror movie so far right now. It's the
yes,
reigning
bro.
champion. It's the reigning king. So, but slashers, that's definitely my go-to. So it's a few things I don't like, but slashers will be my go-to.
Nice, bro. And of course, man, I mean, we talked about 90s films. I mean, when it comes to, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Wrong Turn. I think it was Wrong Turn 90s? Mid
Wrong
90s, maybe?
the wrong turn was early 2000. I want to say 2003.
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say because I know, and I was just talking to somebody earlier, man. We were talking about how time flies, and I'm like, man, I still think '90s was like 20 years ago, man. Like it's already been like
N-
close to 30. It's just
Right. It's
time
it's
does fly
the
by, but
it does fly by, but the '90s. You're right. The '90s did have some good movies.
yes, bro. And I wanted to bring this up, man, because I don't even think I showed you yet, man. But my boss at work, man, he got me this.
Oh, okay. You holding out on your boy, man.
Yeah,
I need.
dude.
That's the kind of boss I need right there. Oh
Man, I
snap!
was telling I posted it the other day, and I had told people, I said, man, I said my boss got me this. I don't know if it was for appreciation or because of that one time he hit me with his truck and I didn't report him, man. Either way, I got something free, so it's
I
all
I
good, man.
heard I heard that your boss wanted you to give it to one of your good friends, maybe your best friend. He lives in Austin. He's a pro fighter. He loves horror. Scream is definitely his favorite franchise right now, and that he wants you to give it to him. That's what I heard. I don't know
I
how
was
true
like,
that
dude, I haven't used it yet. I was gonna say I don't want to be a regifter, man. I'm gonna be giving away gifts, bro.
is.
But
Nah,
yeah, dude, I'll,
that's a
shoot,
beautiful
I'll see
cup.
one
It's a
out there,
beautiful
man. I'll
cup.
get you one, dude. Hell yeah.
That's a beautiful cup, man.
No, no, I liked it because he had told me, I guess a friend of his was making them, and I was like, you know what? I said, man, I said, see if she can. I said, I've been wanting the VHS cover, and the screen one just popped up, and I said, you know what, man, let me get a screen, man. I said, I think I told you I wanted to get one with the 1974 films, when it comes to horror, man, just do like an all 1974. Of course, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. The year I was born in
Yeah.
1974, man. So it kind of has a lot of and that's another thing too, bro. Because I was reading because they're doing the 50th anniversary, right? And I was like, damn, I'm gonna be 50, bro. Like I was like, that one it hit me, man. I think got more gray hair that day when I freaking stressing about that shit. But yeah, man. But it's 50 years, bro. I mean, 50th
50
anniversary,
years.
man. It's crazy,
Hey,
brother. Crazy.
hey, they don't got too many 50-year-olds looking like you, man.
Yeah,
And
bro.
don't worry about the gray hair, because I was getting a haircut last week. My barber was like, "Man, what's going on?" He said, "Man, welcome to the party." He was cutting gray hair. I was looking at my head and I was like, "Holy shit, you got some great." I noticed it already in my beard, but in my hair, I was like, "Wow, okay." I mean, maybe I'm gonna be maybe I'm gonna be one of those early silver foxes,
Yes, bro.
a stress is getting to me not being one of the best horror movie directors right now, or writers
Man.
in Hollywood. One
Well,
of the two.
we're gonna start calling you platinum, man, because of your hair, man. Might as well
Platinum,
go all gray, bro. Hell, rock it.
platinum.
I had a coworker, man. I don't think I have him on here, but he one day I went to work and I was like, the first day I met him, he came up to me. He was all hyped, like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he had platinum hair, bro. And I was like, dude, I was like, this fool looks freaking old. I mean, he looks young, but I was like, and so I just left it alone. I didn't question him, and then I didn't see him for another week, and he had like red hair, bro. And I was like, what the world? And I was like, hey, man, I said, I thought you had platinum hair, bro. And he's like, oh man, I just went out platinum, bro. Just chicks love it and this and that. And I was just like, dude, now you got red hair, bro. I said, come on, man. I said, homeboy was all over the place, man.
He
But
said
yeah,
chicks
man. I
love
mean,
it. Chicks love platinum and red hair. I
yeah,
guess
yeah.
so.
You should have gone half and half, man. Right down the
Yeah,
middle,
right.
brother. But man, dude, but yeah, man. I mean, the whole not my horror, man. I mean, I'm gonna start. I've had a couple of designs in mind, dude. I'm gonna start rocking those shirts, and just for, I had told you, man. I looked it up, and I mean, of course, sci-fi, possession movies, which is something you have brought up, of course. Slasher films, comedy. For me, this weekend, man, this past weekend, Return of the Living Dead, man. It was a freaking the whole reunion. It was a 5 in attendance, and it was good. I got to meet these cats. Tom Matthews, man. Nunez was out there, man. That guy was all over the place, bro. He's definitely the life of the party, man. That guy was.
Yeah, he was.
He was enjoying it, man. So it made it fun.
Yeah, he definitely was. I spent a little bit of time out there, maybe an hour. Got a chance to run into you. It was cool, man. And he definitely was all over the place. He was in his zone. He was vibing. He was giving out nothing but great energy. Like,
Yeah.
the dude is definitely meant for conventions and pumping up the crowd for sure.
Oh
So
yeah,
it was a nice little turnout for real.
yeah. It was the whole Saturday Sunday thing, man. But yeah, I mean, for me, those movies, religiously, man, I got like my go-to stack, and it's nothing but 80s, nothing but comedy. I've got Choppy Mall, I've got Frankenhooker, I've got like all these cool go-tos, man. So of course, I enjoy them, man. I mean, of course, we're not gonna like everything. There's a couple of movies
Right.
out there that I'm glad they made. I'm glad people dig them and enjoy them, man. Because it's not every film's for everybody, but for me, man, I mean, and I'll put this out there, man. It's got to be Terrifier, bro. Like I get it. I think I told you at one point started watching it and I just couldn't do it. It was overkill for me, man. But it wasn't my horror, man. I mean, it's just something that I don't go to or wouldn't go to on a regular. I would definitely be in one. If I was given the opportunity, yeah, go out there
Right,
and
for
get in the
sure.
film. But it's just as far as my taste in movie, it didn't do anything for me, man.
Yeah, no, I would have to agree with you. If I'm making a top 5 list, Terrifier is definitely the king of that list at number 1 for sure.
Yeah,
Just not into it. Overkill. I mean, doing too much. Uh, Even the last one, they bringing magic and
yeah,
introducing magic into the film. Like, it's all over the place. What are you doing? What's going on? Where's his backstory? Where does he come from? Why is he like this?
yeah.
Like, what? Like, it's so many unanswered questions when it comes to Terrifier. It's definitely not my horror. I think number 2 would have to fall with this is psychological horror.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing too much, bro. It's just like, I mean, I get it. You want to make somebody think. You want to make somebody. I love the uncomfortable. I love to feel uncomfortable. I like to watch a movie and I'm looking I'm looking to my left, looking to my right, looking behind me, like, oh shit, like that feels good. Don't get me wrong, but the like, I guess like making us want to make us think outside the box and doing all this other stuff. Like, it's getting to the point where the psychological horror is like, it's kind of like rubbing me the wrong way. So that would be number 2. Number 3 for me would definitely be romance horror. Like they got something out, Frankenstein or something Frankenstein, but it's like,
Oh yeah,
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 it's like the girl, I guess she brings the monster to life, and he turns out to be dreamy or whatever. He's hot, and Warm Bodies was one with a zombie. They got quite a few more of them out there. Tina loves them, but I mean, me personally, that's not my war either. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
man.
that
You
was
see,
my top 3.
yeah, you see, and that those make sense. I mean, like I said, man. I mean, I'm glad they're making them, man. I mean, people obviously love them. They go to them, man, and they can have them. I'll go ahead and stick with mine. But yeah, man, it's just there was one, and I completely forgot the name, bro. I was actually at the theater the other day, and that ballerina vampire, man. What the heck? I can't remember the damn name. The kid.
Abigail.
There you go, man. I started watching the previews, and at first I was like, oh hell yeah, and then they're like, she's a ballerina. She started like tiptoeing, like light. I was just like, oh okay, that it was
I think with that, I think that I guess with her being a kid, like, a rich kid, of course, I guess her parents put her in ballet. As long as the movie the whole time is not about her being about, I mean, she's already a fucking vampire, so who needs ballet? Who needs ballet lessons when you're a vamp? Like, you
I
got
know,
superhuman
man.
strength, you got superhuman power, so tiptoeing on your toes or whatever, like, you don't even need to do that, because hell, if I was a vampire at 200 some over 250 pounds, I could do that. You know what I mean? Just by having those unnatural superpowers.
Yeah.
But I am a, you know me, like when you're talking monster movies, vampires are number one for me. Vampires and werewolves, they really come, they're neck and neck, but vampires with a little edge. So I'm excited for all vampire movies. So I'm definitely excited and we'll be tuning in for Abigail. Not saying that doesn't mean it's gonna be great. I'm hoping it's
Right.
great. But you know, also my girl, she's in it. Um, the Scream, that she's a new Scream queen now from Scream. I don't know her, I forgot her real name, but Samantha, she plays Billy Loomis' daughter, Samantha
Okay.
Carpenter. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, because I know
yeah,
I
she's
saw
in
the
the movie.
previews, but I haven't even looked it up though. As far as it's just the trailer kind of killed it for me, man. But yeah, dude, I'll watch it. It's just I don't know in due time. I'm not in a rush to go see
Yeah,
it.
we'll have to see. Yeah, it'll definitely be one of those things. It'll definitely be one of those movies that I catch like on a Tuesday night or something, late Tuesday
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
No, no, for sure, man. But yeah, bro, man, I was gonna throw this out there because one of the the stops I did today, man, I hit up this local flea market. It's like a little right here by my house, bro. But I picked up this bad boy right here, man.
Oh man.
A prophecy,
Yeah, that's old school.
the complete collection, bro. So I was like, man, I'm gonna go hard on that one this weekend, man. I got some free time.
Oh, so that's your home your weekend homework?
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna go through them. I've
Nice.
seen them. I don't know in what order, but I'll definitely watch them in order on this one and just, I like it, dude. I know. I remember. I mean, Christopher Walken, man. Come on, dude. That's
Yeah, he's a legend.
that'll do it right there for me, man. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. No, he's a legend. I kind of thought this weekend was kind of like, man, it's really nothing to do this weekend, but uh I forgot, man. Godzilla came out last night.
Yeah, I saw the previews this morning, and I was like, when the heck is that coming out? And I was like, oh crap, is that the
Yeah,
Korean?
it came out last night. What made me helped me realize is one of the final guys, Chris. I guess he's back home up in Washington right now with family,
Yeah.
and he
Oh.
took his kids. He posts pictures. They were all in some theater, maybe Tinseltown or something up in Washington State, and they're
Dang.
watching Godzilla. He's a huge Godzilla fan, so I knew he was going to watch it opening night, of course.
Nice, bro.
But from the pictures, it looked like the theater was dead, bro. Like it was just I seen a lot of empty red seats, so that's a good
Yes.
thing. That's a good thing. You know, you kind of got it to yourself where it was a huge theater, but so that's something I may do Sunday. May do that
Okay.
Sunday or something like that. You know, Sunday morning while everybody's at like church.
Yeah.
Everybody's at church. I may try to go catch Godzilla by myself or
You'll
something.
be out there with your own god, right? Godzilla, man.
Godzilla,
Yeah.
Me Godzilla, and I'll be sitting right next to the Easter Bunny, bro.
Man, and I was gonna say too, man. You should have told Chris to go Facebook Live, man. We could have all enjoyed that movie, man. Come on, man. Can't be greedy like that, bro.
Yeah, Chris, what are you doing, bro?
Man, but I'll tell you what, though, man. Of course, I mean, I've been plugging in. I've been jumping in on a few perks when it comes to indie films, man. I've been enjoying it. You yourself are going to be starting to get on that, bro. I mean, you're going to be reaching out and trying to see if you can get in the film or two, man.
Oh, absolutely. That's definitely what's coming next for myself, man. I can't wait to kind of take after your footsteps, man, and kind of see what you got going on and doing. I know you're more of the talented actor. Me personally, man, I wanna really, I really want to get into the writing aspect of it. You know,
Yeah,
like kind of sitting down and creating master classes when it comes to horror films. And like with me, like the topic of today is not our horror, so it's a lot of things that's out now that we just not just me and you, but a lot of horror fans in general, we just don't vibe and dig now.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I don't know how far it could go, but man, just sitting back and actually having the time to focus. Because I started back writing. I think I told you a night or
yeah,
two ago. So like being able to do that and just kind of thinking that I can changing the world when it comes to horror movies and helping us out is a good feeling. Maybe I can, maybe not, but uh, definitely going to try my best and see what I can do. And it's just fun doing it, man. Just kind of fun, like jotting down these ideas and writing these things. And like yourself, you got some ideas yourself that you kind of want to bring to life as well. And we're gonna team up and get that done as well. But Nah, man, I'm not as talented as you on the acting side, but hell yeah,
Man,
I'll give it a
I don't
shot.
I don't
Hey,
know
look,
about
put a
talent.
mask on me, bro, and let me chase. Now look, put a mask on me and Spider, I'll go kill you, bro. Like you're not gonna
Yeah,
get away from me. You're not
that'll
gonna escape
that'll
me.
that'll be like the 5 second clip right there, bro. Probably quicker, man. Shoot.
It's gonna be, yeah, that's 3 seconds, 3 second clip.
Yeah, man. We're just telling them to put it in slow motion. That way it looks, give me a little bit more film time, man.
Yeah, it looks like it's 10 seconds.
Man, you know what though, man, and of course, man. I mean, you're in Austin, bro. When it comes to freaking indie films in general, a lot of people talk about jujitsu being, big in Austin. Dude, indie films is freaking huge in Austin, bro. There's so many people out there making movies. It's wild because I mean, you
Yep.
see all these groups on Facebook, you see all these pages, and they're out there, man. So opportunities got to be out there, man. It's just a matter of rubbing elbows with the right people and
Yeah, you're right.
getting to see who's as far as your schedule and everything else. But yeah, man, I'd be hitting up freaking locals, for sure, man.
No, you're absolutely right. It may be the number one place in the country for indies. Matter of fact, I know for a fact top three. Actually, at my gym, some guys that do the Walkers Texas Ranger,
Yeah,
they come in and work out in the mornings. So it's definitely a big deal here now. And even if I can get on as like a security guard, man, and just kind of like, hey, I'm just watching everything, making sure everything's okay and fine, and then I start asking questions like, "Hey, what does this do, and how does this go?" And then I, kind of sneak my way into like, learning behind the scenes on
oh
how they're
yeah,
shooting a
man.
film. You know what I mean? Like that would be a definitely a dream come true. More than just as much, if not more than fighting in the UFC.
Yes,
So
bro.
that would be huge. But I'll definitely that may be something I can do this weekend too. See what kind of projects they have going on, and just really kind of get on that for sure, bro. Yeah, it's a good idea.
No, yeah, man, because I know, there's a couple of voice perks. I've been doing a lot of voice. I don't want to say acting because it's not like as far as like lines or anything, but I mean, I do have a quick video reels, man. So I'm excited about that. When it comes to doing the podcast, bro. I mean, of course, getting guests in here, scheduling. I mean, next week, man. I think I had looked at my schedule. Actually, they posted it for my evening job, and I'm off all week, bro. So I was like, well, there goes that. That's cool. I mean,
Nice.
I'll take it. But definitely get more free time, man. Start crunch time. This weekend, man, there was a lot of things that I'll blame myself that I shouldn't. Well, I guess not so much that I shouldn't have done, but that I should have gotten on. The interviews, man, I missed out on quite a bit. The layout. I mean, it was great. It was I had fun. I'm grateful. I was out there. I was definitely met a lot of cool people, a lot of familiar faces, like always. But there's a couple of things I should have jumped on, man, and I did, and I got upset about that, man. But it was on me. I should have just reacted quick. The guests were cool with it. The event coordinators are cool with it, man. So it's just I gotta be more quick to my step, man. So
Yeah.
but I gotta get on that, bro. But I mean, I'm grateful. I was able to get 2 interviews. I got to load one up today, and just make things happen, bro. I mean, there's like I said. I mean, when it comes to conventions, man, like there's so much going on here in San Antonio, bro. Like it's like every weekend, whether it's a pop up or a freaking event with guests, it's crazy good, man. Like, I mean, people are like, damn, dude, like y'all have so much stuff out there. And I'm like, yeah, we do, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, of course, when it comes to making movies, Austin, I mean, I'm sure Dallas, is pretty hot too, man. But when it comes to events and just things to go to every weekend, man, I think San Antonio's it, bro.
Yeah, San Antonio is not a bad place at all. To start or go for the weekend. I mean,
And I think I lost him, man. Let me see if he jump back on.
see me?
There you
Oh,
go. You got it,
there you
brother.
go.
You got it.
Yeah, somebody called my phone. Yeah, I met a guy the other day, and he had just moved back from San Antonio. He works at the gym, and he was telling me that he likes Austin better than San Antonio. I was like, really? I'm like, huh? What do you like better about it? He really couldn't tell me besides, oh, there's what, bro, Sixth Street? Like, you still in the
Yeah.
hanging out phase like that? You know what I mean? So, I get it. I get it though. Whatever. Teach his own. But yeah, it's a lot to do in San Antonio for sure. But
No, man.
the indie game is definitely killing it in Austin.
Yeah, bro. You see, man, and there's I'm gonna stop by this one spot later today, probably before I go to work. I'm gonna stop by there and I'm gonna post some pictures, bro. I mean, I've been scoping out areas, just stuff. Because I mean, when it comes to the filmmaking and just going out there and getting reels, bro, like I want to be able to get in and out, not because of licensing or it's just a lot of these spots are open area, man. So definitely
Yeah,
get out there, but we'll see, man. I mean, I definitely want to go out there, take some photos. I'll be posting those later today. Just scouting areas. Of course, I lost him again, but I'm gonna keep talking. But yeah, man, everybody out there, by the way, this is gonna be on YouTube, and there you go. So go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, hit us up. But yeah, bro, I mean, I'm gonna, there's two areas out there. One local on the way to work. There's one, so I'm gonna hit that one up, take some shots. In my head, I already know what I want to do, so it's just like, okay, let's see. The script I already have in my head. It's just like little. I think I told you, man, like little mashups, dude. I want to do like
yeah,
incorporate like fan film, short story, man. Like I don't want to go too crazy, but I just want to be able to get these done to not, who knows, man. I mean, not to say we're not gonna make a movie later or not, but maybe inspire somebody or somebody gets something down, man. But we'll see, brother. I'm feeling good about it, man.
yeah. As you should, man. That's definitely something to feel good about. I mean, it's a great time, and you got a lot of momentum going, bro. A lot of
Yes, bro.
momentum. Shit, congratulations on your new movie you're gonna be in. Also, I can't say that I'm looking. Well, I'll say this: I'm looking forward to it because you're in it.
There
I
you
got
go,
my
man.
homie in it. My homie in it. Other than
Yeah.
that, no. But yeah, but no. Congratulations. That's definitely huge, bro. But yeah, man, you kind of just living it, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's
man.
inspiring, man. You said you wanted to do this. We talked about this a year ago, man. And I remember you saying you wanted to do this, and man, you're fed up and frustrated, but in a great way.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
set your mind to something. You set your mind to something, and look what you're doing. Kind of same thing um, that I did when I met you. I was on the same
Yeah.
path on what I wanted to do, and told you what I wanted to do, and did it. And now roles are reverse and switch, and now you're doing the same thing.
And
So yeah,
maybe I'll go to the UFC next. I don't know. We'll see.
look. You're not going to the UFC, but you will be going to the UFC of filmmaking. So
There you go.
who
Chill,
knows, man?
man.
We may see you on Prime. We may see you. You'll probably go. You'll probably start off indie, then you'll go. Then you'll go
Oh, yeah.
Tubi. You'll go Tubi. You'll have a movie on Tubi. Then you have a movie on Prime, and then what do you know? Boom, we're going to fucking Santico's, no, Alamo, to see
There you
Slaughter in
go,
the
man.
fucking in his big film. There you
I
go.
know.
I
Yeah,
just
man. They've actually, and I've noticed that too. I mean, just from before, man. Alamo Draft House. I mean, they do a lot more indie film premieres, like streaming when it comes to
yeah,
the show. So that's good. I mean, I know
yeah.
in Laredo, Texas, bro. I've actually been following their page out there, and they have it to where it's like I don't know if it's every month, but they'll show like an old horror film, man, and they just throw it out there, and I'm like, all right, cool, man. Like it happened here. I know San Antonio, we had one, and I missed it. I didn't even see it pop up on my feed, but I was like, man, like they throw on the 90s horror ball back. I forgot what it was, but I was just like, man, that would have been cool, man. Just to go out there, watch it on the big screen, bro. That would have been dope.
Yeah, no, Alamo is definitely killing the game right now. Number one, I love everything about Alamo. Um, I would say Tinseltown as far as atmosphere and I guess uh, uh, comfortability, like seating in theaters, would be number one
Yeah,
for me. Huge theaters. I mean, the one in Pflugerville. I mean, bro, easily the biggest theater I've ever seen or been in. So I'm really comfortable when I'm at Tinseltown. But as far as the vibes and how secretive and like how smooth fucking Alamo does it, man, and how they drop these premieres and how they'll dress up their theater for the theme, like The Shining and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's
bro, that
cool,
was.
it's Alamo's definitely number one. I got some things I want to do in the future, like I told you about
Oh
movie
yeah,
theater
man.
wise. Movie theater wise, I'm not gonna speak on. You know how they like to take your ideas, but at the end of the day, man, like, yeah, Alamo is definitely killing the game right now. Especially like you said, they do premieres on indies. They do old school films.
Yeah,
Things that you like. 70s, 80s stuff. They And I think they even go back even further. I think I've seen them premiere movies that like in the 1940s and 50s. I think so.
Dude, yeah, man. I mean, I agree. I mean, when it comes to the theater indie films, really, like the premieres, I've seen them out there, and I've seen a couple other ones here locally doing the same thing. But Alamo Drafthouse definitely has the lead on that.
Yep.
People just and I think well, I'm sure every theater's got people that are involved in indie films some one way or another, whether they're working a concession or working, something. But I think for the most part, I think a lot of them work at Animal Draft House, bro. I mean, they
Yeah, that's
probably
a
have the
cool
inside
thing
connect.
about it.
Yeah,
That's the cool thing about it, bro. You see, and that's why that's one of the reasons why I think I used to tell you, man, I want a film degree. I want a film degree. I want to go to school for it online. And it's like,
yeah,
and remember when John Isberg was like, he told us 2022, he's like, bro, like there's a 6 to 9 minute tutorial on YouTube I can send to you for Rob Rodriguez. Like you do not everything you need to know in film school. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money.
yes,
And
bro.
and me being in Alamo, like when I'm just having conversations with, people there at work there, bro, they all like fucking been to film school, bro. They all been to fucking film school. Like, oh, I was to film school here. I just came back from Cali. I just came from here. And I'm like, damn, bro, like how hard is it really? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like all of these people that, working the concession, working, selling tickets and seating people and making food, like they all have some type of film degree, bro, and they're working at a theater. I get it. Like sometimes, you got to take a few steps back to get forward and reset. I get that. But like everybody got to reset.
yeah.
Like that's like, you know what I mean? So that kind of like led me to believe like, damn, maybe, I could have dodged a bullet with that one, or maybe it ain't all what you think it is, So
Yeah. No, you see, man, and I will say that, bro, because when it comes to anything in life, bro, like if I went to school for engineering when it came to being able to set this up, man, set up a platform, set up the everything correctly. I mean, when I met you, man, I was still struggling with this stupid freaking podcast, bro. Like I didn't know, man. I was learning a lot of it. I did look up on YouTube, and it's. I think we had talked to, man. I'm more of a hands-on dude. Like I can't do video. It's got to be like, hey, hit this button, put this here, and then I'll pick it up. But
no, when I met you, you were actually booming. You were actually doing good with your fight podcast
no, yeah, man, it
when I
was
first
good.
met you.
It was
Yeah,
consistent. It was
it was
just
consistent. Yeah.
yeah, man. And I mean, before I had to restart this page, man. I mean, I was doing good with my other coming soon podcast page, and I mean, I noticed momentum picked up, and I was like, man, I was hella excited, and then I got hacked, bro.
Yeah,
So
bro,
that
that sucks.
sucked, dude. But but it's consistency, man. I mean, I definitely want to keep feeding it. I mean, there's having the episodes just to chop it up and talk about what's going on. Just plugging in, all these indie directors, writers, producers, book writers, bro. There's a lot of novels, a lot of
Yeah.
people out there that I mean, people are good at it, man. And I used to love to write, bro. I mean, this is like early '90s. I used to write. I used to have a typewriter. I was old school, man. I freaking typed like a mother, man. I mean, but everything I was
Damn.
self-taught, man. But it was just like I liked it, and it's just for me. After a while, I was just like, man, like what? Let me just try this video. Audio at first, and then the video, of course, popped up. So I said, well, I'm gonna keep running it, man, just to keep doing it. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoy it, man. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to stop doing it, man. It's just, I mean, when we first met him, this is at the Fight Card Podcast, the studio, man. I mean, we you're the one that brought this up. You were like, hey, man, like it's not so much that there was no horror podcast out there, but I couldn't find none. You can, it was
Yeah,
where they at,
we
bro?
couldn't
Like,
find anything. Yeah.
yeah, so it's just I mean, of course now like throughout the year, it's barely been like over a little bit over a year, man, but it's like more and more are popping up, and it's just kind of like, okay, well, they are out there, man. It's just like myself, people. I talked to one of the guys, a couple of weekends back, and he was like, man, well, your podcast, man, is it that big? And I said, well, not really, bro. Like I'm feeding it, I'm throwing it out there. People know about it, but it's just like these events, man. Like they're promoting like a mother, bro. And then there's a lot of people still don't know about it. It's the world. It's a big world, man. I mean,
Should have told him, yes, it's big. It's big to me. But you talking about
yeah,
to the world? Look to the world right now. Like, nah, bro. It's the only horror podcast. I follow a group of guys on they follow me back too. It's on my IG. And they have I think it's like a 4-man podcast, and they're set up, in each little corner. There's one of the guys, and they have like their huge fucking their backdrop is their horror movie collection. Huge, bro,
Nice.
like a fucking library. Yeah, it's nice. And they don't even really have a shit ton of following like you would think. I mean, no one does that's run a horror podcast unless you're a horror actor. People have to know who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's tough to have it. It's hard to have it, and if you do have it within a year or two or even 4 years, man, like it's a blessing. You know what I mean? I mean, you had to do everything. You literally had to make a deal with the devil to do everything the right way, bro. To get like this comfort to start from scratch. It's just two guys. Like, man, you were just a one girl or one by yourself, and like you never debuted in any horror film or anything like that. It's not fucking easy to do, man. So
no, man, and I will say this, bro. Like, there's a lot of groups, pages, and films, man, and a lot of them. You look at the following, and they're not that big, man. It's just like you said, it's hard, bro, because the first people that are gonna appreciate it and follow it and support it are gonna be people that aren't close to you, man. For some reason, it's great to have local support, man. I appreciate everybody that has followed, the podcast throughout the year, and it's growing, man. I mean, I know when I'm out there, like I've met a lot of these vendors, man. I can consider them not so much associates, but convention friends, bro. Like, I mean, they're good people, man. They do a lot of great stuff.
Right.
I mean, their product. I'm like, dude, I'm a fan of it. I go out there and buy stuff from time to time, man. So it's like I definitely appreciate that they're there. So I've met a lot of great people, bro. So I'm grateful for that, man. I mean, I was at I don't even think I told you. I think I went to one of them had a birthday party last weekend.
Yeah, you did. You got invited out, which is pretty cool, man. Like, it's showing that local love and support. But I mean, this is hard, bro. Like, this is hard to do. It really is. You can tell by just and also, like, in the horror world, it's kind of like people can be supportive, but they really not. They kind of like off to themselves or off to a certain group. Like, you may rub a group of people. You may rub a group of people wrong who are into horror. That like they may not like a episode, or may not like something. It's weird, man. So it's really hard to get like a lot of support. Like you said, you're going to get local support and friends and family, of course, even if they're not into horror movies. You'll get that support for sure. But it's hard for people to like kind of, okay, let me pay attention to these two guys. Let me just really see if they know what they're talking about. Let me really see if they got a fucking enjoyable show. Like, let me see how they vibe together. How's the swagger? Like, is it clicking? You know what I mean? So just to have somebody that like just a normal Joe, like just to tune in for an episode and like, bro, just really check us out. Yeah. Like, really check us out. If you don't like it, you don't dig, you don't vibe, it ain't what you into, then that's cool. That's fine. We understand. Like, we're not upset. We'll be all right. But like, you got to give it a shot and give it a chance. And that's hard to get somebody to just sit down for 15 minutes and check it out. You know what I mean? Not 40 minutes, but I've seen 15 minutes of it. It's what I need. It's what I like. You know what? I'm a subscribe. You know what? I want to be a fan. I want to check them out. I want to watch them. I want to follow them, or I want to sponsor. You know what I mean? So it's trying to do that, man. Like, tough.
Man, and the thing too, we've talked about it before, man. I mean, getting people to subscribe, bro. I mean, we're live, so they can't go to the YouTube from this, but it's just that hard for people to go to. Okay, well, let me go to my YouTube. Let me type up the name. Let me look for it. Because a lot of times, I mean, I've done it where I go and I look for these and I can't find them. They're so low at the bottom, or I don't know what it is, but they don't pop up right away, man. And it's just like, damn, like I give up, bro. Like, but I mean, shoot, man, those that have gone, appreciate everybody, man. I mean, definitely, you get a chance, you get a minute, go to your YouTube, man. Type in Coming Soon Podcast, one word, boom, straight across, man. It'll pop up. I've been hashtagging the hell out of it, man. I've been sharing it as much as possible, dude, and it's getting out there. It's but I was gonna not blast, but I was gonna mention these guys right here, man. The horror scene, man. Page out there on Facebook, dude. I mean, I've met the guy. I've talked to the guy back and forth. They're doing great. Sharing horror when it comes to movies, indie movies, podcasts. I've been sharing a lot of my stuff, which is great. I'm grateful for. But it's like at the same time, there's one of those things on Facebook, bro. Like if I have a page and you post something off your page, if I share it on my page, like people don't see it. I gotta hashtag the shit out of it. I gotta tag like 100 people, like some people, and then people react. But other than that, it's like people, it doesn't feed, man. It's like Facebook's based on money. So if you don't pay for the advertisement, they don't, they put it at the bottom, bro. And it's just one of those things that happen. But yeah, man. But I appreciate it nonetheless. I'm grateful, man.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's weird, man. Yeah, shout out to those guys for doing their thing and kind of resharing and like doing like showing the support. But yeah, that's how Facebook is, man. You kind of have to share it, tag them, tag the page, hashtag the shit out of it. You know what I mean? You got to do all of that, bro. And it's just like, okay, cool. Like, I get it. Instagram is a lot more easier to work with, but
Yeah.
it's a lot more difficult when it comes to like groups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, dang, like Instagram's better, but Facebook's better when it comes to a group. So like me personally, I have a horror movie reaction page on TikTok. Jump scare cinema club, and
Yeah.
I just started another little club up, and it was kind of, they wanted me to, I don't know what they wanted me to do with the page, bro, but I was like, man, I'm not doing that, so what I did, I just created a messenger, bro, and just added us all in Messenger.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. We'll talk movies here. We'll post movies here. We'll decide and get together and go see movies here. We can post local showings. We can post theaters. We just kind of vote on what we want to do. I'm not dealing with the page thing. Like, forget that junk, bro. Facebook is doing way too much now.
No, yeah, man, making it more complicated than it has to, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if you can see it, man. I'm wearing the Final Guy shirt, bro, the Leatherface shirt.
Oh yeah, Leatherface.
But yeah, dude, and I've been trying to lose these freaking pounds, dude. So the shirt's starting to feel a little comfortable. I'm digging it. I'm trying to get out there and
he's lost weight. He's lost weight now, guys, and he's able to flex, man. Showing the yeah.
Oh man, I don't want to tear my shirt, man. I don't want to tear my shirt.
that's showing. Look, we don't want to show too much.
Yeah, bro. We gotta save that for Only Frights. That's OnlyFans.
Only Frights, man. We gotta. Hey, if y'all want to see Spotter, you gotta pay a little bit more money.
Yeah, man. Make some money,
or
brother.
Subscribe. Look, if you don't have any money, just subscribe.
Yeah,
we'll take
free.
that.
It's free, man. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Let's go. But man, bro, I mean, of course, this weekend, man. What do you got going on this weekend? What are you gonna be doing?
Man, good question. I thought this weekend was I was going to chill with you, rock with you on that Walking Dead thing.
But they postponed it, man.
So I kind of was like, it's gonna be a kind of boring weekend, man. I found some of the girls. Then I realized, hey, Godzilla dropped yesterday, so I'm gonna definitely find time to watch Godzilla. I'll probably watch the first ones on DVD, Blu-ray in the next day or two, and just kind of catch myself up and then go check that out. There's actually a pretty good fight card that's happening Sunday over in Wembley Stadium over in England, and I know there's a nice boxing card Saturday night, and it's a nice fight night card as well. So it's some good fights, nothing like crazy, but it's some good fights that's gonna be happening this weekend. I'll be doing probably. I'm not gonna watch all of those fights. I know that for a fact. But like I said, catch up on Godzilla. Do some more writing. I need to check up on some more. I need to really sit down and create a character, bro, on who I like. I got the name. I got the name down. I think I'm gonna go with a beautiful. The Beauty of Violence. I think that's gonna be like the name of the title. Yeah, The Beauty of Violence. Yeah, I want to spend time this weekend and kind of create a character, man, and just kind of, do what we talked about doing, man. Just fucking getting on it, bro. Getting on it.
Man, I was gonna post this real quick, man, because of course I was telling you, bro. When it comes to the films, bro, this is my IMDb, man. These are some of the projects that I've been. Bro, the Evil 3, man, that one I'm looking forward to it. It's been released. I don't think it's on stream yet, but he's actually traveling with it, posting it up there and on different theaters, man. So he's actually traveling with the movie. But and then that's another thing too, bro. I want you to bring that up because when it comes to fan films, like I don't want to say I'm not a fan of them, but for me, if it's gonna be remade, dude, like it's gotta have a twist, man. It's gonna have to really catch my attention to where I'm like, oh crap, I got to see this. The synopsis on the Evil 3, man. It's basically all these three as far as murders, bro. I mean, you got Jason Voorhees, you got Leatherface. These guys, they get transferred from a maximum security. The bus crashes, and the town that's close by, they get freaking, they go out there and terrorize the town, bro. And it's just like, oh damn, like okay, like not only did I want to watch it, but I wanted to be a part of it, and I am, so that's pretty cool, man.
No, that's pretty cool. Like that, I remember you told me about that last year, and I was like, man, like that's like that really like got me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
not
I
a
like
huge, I'm
it,
not a
man.
fan. I'm not a big fan of remakes or fan made films.
Right.
I'm not a huge fan, but I do like good ones.
Yeah.
And to
Yeah.
me, I'm either gonna watch it if I hear it's really fucking good, or if I was really into the first one. So it's just like you know, People Under the Stairs by Jordan Peele. I'm
Yes,
not
bro.
a huge fan of Jordan Peele. I dig Jordan Peele because Get Out was so great. Us was decent, and Note was decent too. I hated Candyman. But other than that, like Jordan Peele's okay in my book. I
Yeah.
mean, so he's remaking the People Under the Stairs. The People Under the Stairs is not only one of my favorite horror movies, one of my favorite movies of all time. So I gotta check that out. But yeah, I'm with you when it comes to fan made. It's like but there are some good fan made stuff out there. But
Yeah. Oh
like
yeah, for sure, bro.
what you just told me, like that definitely got my attention. Like, oh, three of the most notorious, probably the goats of slashers of all time, like kind of in the same town, like terrorizing the town. Like that's pretty cool.
No, yeah, man, because that's it kind of makes you think. I mean, you hear about all these, when it comes to these prisons when they escape and they're looking for them, and I mean, I can only imagine trying to capture one of these three guys, man. It's like hell no. Let him finish.
I mean, could you
Go out
imagine?
of town,
Like, I
bro.
mean, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, the hell with that house, dude. Pack your
Yeah, yeah,
bags, get in the car, and let's go.
yeah. Leave him the keys.
There,
Be
there,
like,
there, there's nothing to talk about. I got work tomorrow. It's like work tomorrow. Like,
yeah,
did you not hear who's fucking escaped? You not hear
yeah.
who's in town?
Be
Like
like, I'm
this
out.
is like like this ain't Aerosmith that's in town. Like, no, these are the fucking
Oh
Grim
shit.
Reapers themselves. Like, bro, like get out of town. Like, what do you mean?
Yes, bro. And man, let me bring this up real quick, man, because I don't wanna rub this on you, bro. But when I was with the guys in Bastrop, bro, look at that, look at that,
Ah,
bro. So I
yeah, I
was at
can't
the
look.
very
I
first
I was
show.
disappointed. I'm disappointed, but that is a badass picture. I can't lie.
Yeah, man, that was pretty cool, dude. I mean, the guys coming here to San Antonio with the vehicle, man. It's a cool perk. It's gonna be in May, I want to say. I know I posted the flyer up, but it's pretty cool, man. He was like, yo, y'all can get in. I was like, oh, damn, dude. Like, that was, went a little fanboy on that stuff, dude. But it was pretty cool, man. I mean, Bastrop, called Classic, got to hang out with the final guys, man. Went out to eat. Carnivores, bro. They're trying to kill me with beef,
Uh,
bro. Shoot.
that's what those boys like to do, man. Those boys love. They killed me for my birthday, man. They took me out to this Korean barbecue place, man. First time I've ever been to it. Watching live food being cooked right in front of me. It was a
Yeah.
lot of meat, bro. It was a lot of meat, a lot of beef. Good food, definitely a great experience. But me personally, I'm just like not really big on a lot of meat like that. That's why I've actually decided as of yesterday, I decided to go plant based again.
Okay.
My body responds way better when I don't have meat inside it. So and I lose weight and do things I need to do properly. Just for me, it works for
Yeah.
me. But yeah, bro, them boys can definitely eat some meat.
Yes, bro. And I was gonna say, man, the last place I went to, man, they cooked in front of me, bro. I think they call it Subway. I don't know. It's a fancy place, bro. You might have heard of it, man.
Oh yeah, like $60 subs. Yeah,
There you go, man. There you go.
expensive,
Shoot.
expensive. It's expensive.
I know, man. I got to spend some of that money, man. But bro, I mean, a lot of things coming, bro. This year, it started off. I don't want to say bumpy, man. It's just, it's just obstacles. It's life. I mean, we got to go through stuff, but the year's still here, man. I mean, there's a lot of events coming up. Texas Frightmare, of course, in Arlington. You've got the Houston Film Festival. Bastrop is having another one, I believe, in June. I posted it the other day.
Well, Bastrop's actually, I seen something. They're having it's a free event. Vendors, I think someone's coming like April 6th and 7th or something.
Yeah. So that one,
so you're familiar with that one?
Yeah, that one. I think that's the one I heard the other day.
Okay,
but,
okay.
Yeah, but Warrington, I believe, he played Jason Voorhees in one of the film. I think it was 3 and 4. I got to go back and check it out. But yeah, man, he's going to be out there doing autographs. But I mean, when it comes to the times that we've been out there, there's always indie film, makers and producers out there promoting their stuff. So that's pretty cool, man. Go out there and meet more people, man.
Yeah, for sure. Also, House of Torment. Shout out to those guys. They're doing a halfway to Halloween thing in May.
I saw that.
I think we should definitely check that out. I want to try to send them an email. Yeah, I want to try to send them an email, see if I can get at least two media passes, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
boy.
And I think Chris and Alex said they will definitely be down, and then go back to San Antonio and do the halfway to Halloween there at Rolling Oaks.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. So
these Rose is gonna be out there, man. We get to meet Deputy Hugh Dewey.
Yeah.
He's gonna be out there, man. It's gonna be cool, man.
Bro. I needed a wallet, man. So
damn, bro.
Yeah,
dude, that's pretty cool, man. Where'd you get that from?
The convention that you didn't go to last Saturday. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even see those.
Yeah, it was $15, man. It was pretty cheap too. I mean, if you see this thing at Spencer's a Hot Topic, they would have easily charged you $35 for it. Charge me $35, maybe even $40.
I'll tell you what, man. I'll trade you, bro.
You know what, man? I can't walk around with a cup full of money.
You can put money in here, bro.
Look, in my case, it'll be a cup full of pennies. So
there you go.
That's all I got.
I know, man. I'm so used to it. I mean, I haven't been doing deliveries, man. I mean, for the most part, those were always paid cash, and I miss having cash in my pocket, bro. And it's just, it's one of those things where it's rare, man. I got to take a 20 out of like early in the week just to have change in my pocket, man, because it feels funny without it. I think I lost you, bro.
There we go. I lost you too. There you go.
Yeah, man. I was doing the max headroom.
No, hey, but man, everybody that's watching, like, yeah, man.
Lost you, brother. Give it a few seconds. You back? I think I lost you, bro. The signal, man. You probably got a plane flying overhead.
Yo, Spider.
Yeah. Give it a few seconds, guys. Appreciate everybody that's logged on. Man, we're going to be closing it up. I mean, we wanted to rant real quick, just talk about what's coming up. Like I stated, go to the page, Coming Soon Podcast. There's 2 of them. The one with the green logo on there. Definitely go to that one. Hit the like. You back, bro? And follow up, man. Go to the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Coming Soon Podcast, one word. I'm still trying to build that up. I was disappointed over the weekend. I wanted to hit a certain number, and I didn't get close. So that's on me. So much stuff that was going on. But nonetheless, I'm going to still be out there. So long as I'm invited, I'm going to be out there doing my thing. I'm a podcaster. I'm a blogger. I definitely want to keep grabbing content. You there, bro?
Yes, they're telling me to move closer to my router. That's all it is. It's want me to move close. You can hear me now? Yeah, man, it sucks. I'm right here. It's been going great for 50 minutes. Like, come on, guys. Like,
man,
what's going on, man?
You were showing your wallet. I thought you were being mugged, bro. I was gonna say, man, I gotta take your change, bro.
Hey, give me everything. I don't want no money. I don't want your cards. Give me the wallet, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro, you're gonna have to kill me over the wallet. You better take my money.
Yeah, dude. I was laughing because they showed those rappers, man, when they're out there flexing and they're getting robbed and shit, bro. Like, I was like, dude,
that's what they
crazy,
get,
man.
Look, that's what they get. But I was saying before, my internet
Yes.
rudely interrupted me.
There you go.
Man, we all go through things in life. Me and Spider, no different from the rest of you guys, man. But like this year, you know, we've connected and came back together.
Yeah, boy.
We never left. We never left. We've always been like that. But doing things on this platform together and other things as well, like trying to bring you guys some like really good stuff. You know what I mean? So we're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
definitely like turn it up and go a little bit harder for you guys this year for sure, man. Get to some of these conventions. I was telling Spider I would love to go to. I don't know how realistic it is right now, but Salem, Massachusetts for like Halloween in October would be a dream come true for sure. So who
Yeah, man.
knows? Maybe it happened. Maybe I'll. I do know one thing though, Spider. If they want me to fight in June, and if I can get 2 fights down for sure, I know I'll be able to take care of I'll be able to take care of it for sure. We'll both
Yeah,
get out there
man.
for sure.
Man, I'm telling you, dude, because somebody had posted that the other day too, man. Spend go to Halloween for Salem, and I was like, man, that it's definitely gonna be on the bucket list, bro. Like,
It's on the bucket list for sure.
before
Yeah.
my birthday this year, there's a few things that I wanted to do as far as accomplishment, and I've already done 3. So the other 2, I'm still working on, and I'm like, man, like, you know what? Come July, bro, it's like 2 months away, what, give or take. But I'm gonna get those done, man. I mean, every next year, I want to set another 5 and be like, okay, this is what I got to do.
Yeah.
And just keep pushing it, man. But I'm making some noise, man. I mean, a lot of people I talk to, I mean, they know, as far as about the Coming Soon podcast. So I'm just like, man, I'm gonna keep feeding it. Going out there and grabbing this content. Grabbing interviews, getting what I can, and supporting, man. I mean, definitely get these filmmakers, writers, producers in here. The vendors. We'll get it good, man. But bro, I appreciate you for jumping on this, man.
Oh, no problem, man. You guys will be seeing a lot of this space.
Yeah.
You'll be seeing a lot of this space on the Coming Soon. So yeah, I'm glad to be back a part of it, bro, and help with the journey for sure.
No, definitely, bro. I appreciate you, man. And of course, bro, everybody out there, man, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. It's been about a good minute, bro. But of course, everybody out there, keep supporting, follow us up. When it comes to the Coming Soon podcast, Braxton Smith is on Instagram as well. Give the man a follow. And on TikTok, man. I mean, maybe we'll see him out there on TikTok dancing, man. We'll see.
Give you a little preview right
here. Man, checking that car, bro. Damn, bro. But man, I appreciate everybody, bro. Don't hang up yet, bro. But everybody out there, of course, once again, Braxton Smith. This is Spider Coming Soon podcast. So next time, follow up.